Well, what have we here? Looks like we have a safety recall on Durango from Dodge. First one we've received on this vehicle. This happens from time to time. Vehicles get called back into the dealership, and basically it's for either something that was rushed to production, maybe not properly tested, or a problem that developed after the vehicle was on the road. Sometimes they know about these problems beforehand, and they actually know when it's going to actually become a problem, and they'll have to actually issue a safety recall on how dangerous it is. In this case, it's to reprogram the power control module, basically for the cruise control, which shouldn't be too much of an alarm, because I mean, what they're basically saying on this recall is that if the vehicle itself is in cruise control and you hit the cancel button, it may not cancel, and it may still continue to call for torque from the vehicle, or actually, gas, meaning it'll accelerate to go back to your set speed and not decelerate when you hit cancel. But that's easily defeatable with the brake. And also, guys, and I don't know, most people don't know this, but in an event your car starts to accelerate out of control or try to get away from you, the safest thing for you to do as a driver is slip it into neutral. I mean, this may cause the engine to blow on the vehicle, but a blown engine is a lot safer than a trashed entire car and a dead person and deployed airbags and all those other wonderful things. I mean, you'll slip it in neutral, the car will rev. If you're lucky, like my Durango, the car will have a rev limiter, and it will bounce off the limiter, which is a safe RPM where the vehicle won't explode. But if it doesn't, it will go beyond that rev limiter and eventually explode the car if you don't get it over to the side of the road and off fast enough. But yeah, so that's a safety recall on this. And I think the bigger concern and the bigger right home that I worry about is reprogramming the power control module. If they've got an issue with programming power control modules, that could later on lead to other issues, because as everybody knows, recall isn't issued until enough people have the problem. So there may be other underlying issues even after they do this PCM reprogram. And when you start to talk about cars like the Red Eye and Hellcats and the bigger horsepower cars, and a stuck accelerator can result in worse condition and quicker acceleration and quicker speed than a Durango, and leading to a higher speed incident, which can definitely lead to fatality. So if you have a Durango out there, make sure you check out your safety recall. If you bought it used, there's an easy way to go. I'm sure there's a website. I'm sure you could go on the Dodge website and you can reference this safety recall. Usually that's how they have it up. Or you could go on the National Highway Safety website and find out if your vehicle's been recalled. And yeah, that's basically that. You know what I mean? So Demon Durango has been recalled, and we'll find out what the fix is once we get to the dealership, and I'll be sure to let you guys know.